Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is Camber Kit Day. It's only, what, 6-8 months after the first video, and we said we were going to do it in a couple of weeks. Finally getting around to it because my tires are getting bald, and I'm actually going to be installing new tires. So rather than wear them out with the horrible settings that I have now, I figured, you know, let's put Camber Kits in. Here's our inner bolt and our outer, and these are the tools we used. Flex head ratchet, flat flex head here. And then also on the passenger side, I used this ratchet to kind of get it started for the inner bolt. It helped me a little bit. And then I finished off with the flex head. 17 mil. And anyway, I'll show you some more here. We did get the SPC kit. Yes, SPC, here's the part number. I ordered it one kit for the rear, and they gave me the same part number for both. So this is both of them. They both look exactly the same. You'll notice that the factory is labeled left and right. But yeah, these aren't. So it says to adjust them to about the same length as factory, which makes sense to me. Gonna go ahead and do that, and then throw them in and let you guys know how it went, which I'm guessing probably won't be so smooth for the driver's side inner. It's going to be a lot of fun because you basically have to do it blind. But yeah, see you in a minute. Okay, so what I'm doing here to get them to be the exact same length or as close to it as I can is I'm just using the inner bolts here, and I put that all the way through. So it does kind of overlap and it goes into the second joint here. And then I unscrew this counterclockwise to lengthen it. And let's see what it takes to get this spot on with the factory. You know what? I think we're really close. I think one more turn or one more half turn and we're there. Let's see. We should be right on to install. Let's take a look here. You know what? One more half turn maybe. Oh yeah, that feels a lot better. I'm gonna try one more half turn just to see what the difference. That might be the sweet spot, I don't know. I want it to just kind of glide in there. That's what she said, Anyway, that's perfect. I like that. So that's how I adjusted it, just to make sure that the length is pretty much on with factory. And I'm gonna worry about, I'm gonna let the alignment shop worry about the rest, adjusting it from there. But I just wanna get it, you know, somewhat in spec before I get it to get aligned. All right. See you in the next clip. Okay, people, here we are again underneath the car. As you can see, this is the space you get to work with. Notice the flex head way up in there. I don't know if you can see that. And yeah, this is kind of the view you got. There's the other end. We already had it adjusted as you saw in the previous clip. And yeah, that's just what we're doing now. We're tightening it up. This is the easy side. Which still isn't all that easy. You can see here's my hand for reference. You really can't even get your hand in there hardly. I can kind of wrap my hand around here the other way. But yeah, it's fun. Honda didn't want you to mess with this, I think. But yeah, so we'll get done with this easy side here, and then we'll see you again on the hard side maybe. Bye.
Back and forth, faster, faster, up and down, back and forth, faster, faster, up and down, back and forth, faster.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay, we're just finishing up here, and I just wanted to show you guys what I used for this job. This set here, it's like a little hollow ratchet set. You pop these little sockets in here, and they're different sizes as you can see. I used that. And then these flex head ratchets, a 17 millimeter I got this off of Amazon. I think it was like 30 bucks. And this is like 25 at Harbor Freight. So that's what we used. You know, when you're doing this, the driver's side inner bolt in and out for the camber arm is just a pain in the ass. You'll as you can see, you'll skin your stuff up trying to get them in there. It was a pain in the ass. It was the hardest part. I think it'd be easier when you're doing your suspension at the same time, so you have a few more components out of your way. If you're taking everything apart, that would be the time to do it. I refused to remove that after I've already done my suspension, so it was fun. But yeah, any questions, comments, concerns, by all means, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. All right, Later. Alright, so in this clip, the arrow is pointing to a fixed nut that's welded to the subframe here. That's what I'm illustrating, is that nut there. And then the direction of the bolt that you have to put in. The bolt's about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 inches long. Here's my crude drawing of a bolt. Just to show you the orientation of it. So the head of that bolt that I just drew is toward the front of the car, and that fixed nut that's welded there to the subframe is actually toward the back of the car. And yeah, see my little threads I made there. So I'm illustrating here the actual amount of space you have to get your hand up in there. I would estimate it to be somewhere between an inch and 1.5 inches, and that's the direction you would put your hand in there. And that little black hose you see there, it's just not enough room. My little face there. This is how you're gonna feel when you're doing this. Ugh. Okay, so in this clip I'm showing, there's the wrench, that little bit of space that you get to move your hand in between the subframe and I guess the gas tank is really what you're kind of fighting. And there's some sharp edges in there. You're going to rip up your hand real good getting in there. It's a lot of fun. Let's see what else am I illustrating here. Where I stuck my hand in to kind of orientate that bolt. And that's about the amount of room you have. And that hose right there that I'm scribbling on, that gets in your way big time. It's a lot of fun. And this is just a illustration of kind of the piece that we put in and kind of the orientation of, you know, how it bolts into the chassis of the car. And so if you didn't know where it goes or what it is that a rear camber kit is, it's highlighted there in red, and that's really what we did today. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If there's anything I can do to help in your build, answer any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.